J Rich. 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 J Rich.
Little midget. I know it's
J Rich. J Rich. J Rich. J
Bless up, YouTube. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone blessed. You're listening to wow. Leon put double I in there. Whoa. Let me fix that. I just realized that. Wow. Okay. So I'll fix that. Boom. Okay. Yeah. So we got wonderful music from Idrin J. Rich. Check him out on Instagram. You know how to search. You go punch him up on Instagram, and all this wonderful music pops up. Today in art class, I got homework for one of my patrons, Ross Jones, who happens to be one of the students that I've acquired this month at Dark Mind Manga, and we're working on composition. Not composition, proportion. Wow. We were working on composition. So his homework for the week is to work on his proportion, because if your proportion isn't accurate, even after you finish your image, no matter what you do to it to dress it up, to make it look good, it's not going to catch the eye. So that's what we're working on right now. It's just pretty much about done. Ironically, I didn't think I would have gotten it done as fast as I have, probably because of the initial preliminary sketch beforehand, which is always good. And then you drop the transparency and add a new layer, and you go right over it, and you line your stuff up right. So bless up whoever that is on YouTube. If you're talking to chat, I can see it and read it. It might actually even pop up on the screen. we were up for about maybe 20 minutes on Facebook, and then I wanted to put some time on YouTube, just a little bit. I kind of predicted it was gonna be hot, especially after the little Ross Clyde so-called storm we had yesterday in the tri-state area. I kind of figured that, after the little inclement rain we got, it was gonna go ahead and get a little hot, maybe even humid, because you got the earth crust heating back up after it has received some cool water. It's gonna cause it to be a little humid, maybe even a little hot, damp, even a little bit, So it also could be the coffee I'm not taking up too. I might have to go down to a cup a day to alleviate any future health issues. But yeah, that's where we at on in the art class right now. Definitely, if you want to take a part in the art class, I would recommend it now, because the next few sessions of art classes I'm going to put up on Patreon be a little more costly. This one is $35 a month with all the beneficial perks, the Discord, the sneak peeks on the upcoming manga that we got scheduled to be released on Kickstarter in October. And it helps out a whole lot with the creation of the manga and the development of the manga and the funding of the manga. And the more patrons we get, the more support we get, the less funds we're going to need come Kickstarter, and the more likely and easier it'll be to get you a copy of the manga. I don't want to leak a whole lot on YouTube because I want to get you guys on the other platforms. So, if you have any questions about getting to the other platforms, just leave a message in the chat and I'll go from there. Right now we're using StreamYard right now, and we don't have a subscription because it is a little costly at the moment. We don't have the funds for it right now. Trying to get the Linktree subscription going so that you can just go on the Linktree and you can get to everything from Linktree. But as of right now, we starting off as babies, taking small steps. So, I definitely want to give thanks and praise to the patrons and the supporters that have been around for so long, that like the Dark Mind manga and the Drop and Jump TV page. And I'm really grateful for the support that you're giving Ross Jones, Charles Phillips, Gary Adams, and everyone else that I kind of can't name at the moment because it's a list of individuals and I don't want to mess anyone's name up, but you know who you are, and I really do give thanks and praise for that. The Patreon is up there, Dark Mind Manga. You got a Discord tier, and then if you get any of the last 3 tiers, you're gonna end up getting the first 2 tiers anyway. So I recommend that if you're trying to get into illustration, comic books, manga, design, take up the class while it's $35 now, because the price is definitely going to go up when we get to the other classes. I'm going to be giving custom brushes that were made on Clip Studio Paint, because that's the program that we're using, and that's the program you're going to have to use in order to do the class. You can definitely get it for free at, I believe it's clipstudiopaint.com. That should be, or it might be clipstudio.com. I got to actually look it up. Download the program, pay a subscription, leave a message in the chat, or any way you get a chance to hit me directly. I give you a role in the Discord and we go from there. All right. Oh, the image on the left is a commission that I did for the Brethren Peace Moore, who's a cosplayer in the tri-state area. He really loves the Mandalorians and really loves Boba Fett. And he wanted me to have him in like a b-boy stance, cosplaying as Boba Fett. And this is what the mind came up with. This is what the dark mind came up with. The guy doing some acrobats, man, dodging shots from the Empire, um, balancing little baby Yoda on the heel of his foot, and he got the Slaver One in the background with light support. So yeah, man, it came out pretty blessed. Still amazed at the coloring that I come up with sometimes. I haven't been doing it for too long, and every day I look at certain images and I'm like, wow, I kind of can't believe I colored that, But yeah, man. Just touch a few things a little bit. It's about time for a break anyway, but we'll be done with this before we take that break. So I hope the music didn't kill it, make me lose. No, it didn't kill it. I still got my one viewer. Thank you for being here. It might actually be my student. I initially had the page I was working on, the manga, up here. There it is. I was like, I don't want to put it up, but let you see a little bit. We doing some painting and toning on this here, getting the little trick-or-treaters knocked out, And if you heard me earlier talking to somebody, was talking to this little feline, my best friend over here, knocked out. I guess it cooled off. The air conditioner finally started cooling the room down, so she actually passed out. It was a little hot, man. It was a little hot. I've had a few people ask me, even my student, how you get your line work the way you get it. I said, well, I studied a handful of things, but I had some blessed individuals who weren't necessarily art teachers, but because they taught I some blessed stuff, I consider them art teachers. And I'm speaking in reference to the great Mushindo Kuba. He initially wasn't an art teacher for I, but dealing with brethren and whatnot, Idrin rather, one of the key things he taught I was pay attention to where your light and your dark is. This is not before I started painting and coloring and such, which he is indeed a master at, as well as other things. But I never could fathom why he was saying that. And I'm like, what do you mean pay attention to where your light and your dark is? And they kind of clicked as I got extremely serious about inking. That was a very key component into inking, was to pay attention to where the light and the dark is. So that pretty much was the answer to the question. How did I get good at line work? And it's because I had a dynamic art teacher who told I one day to pay attention to where your light and your dark is, where it's placed at, where you're putting it at. And, there you have it. So once I started doing that, everything kind of came out on its own. Because, once you start laying down light and darks, the image pops up clear in the mind, and it enables you to finish the image. and make the image look dynamic just by utilizing what a light and the dark is. So give thanks and praise to the Most High. See you guys again. Thank you for coming to Drop In TV art class. Bless your love.